Hello from Grants Pass, Oregon. I'm out on the regional tour, but I still want to send you guys some of the latest MOTIV releases, and I promised you I'd talk about the Supra Sport again with another comparison video, and I'm going to fulfill my promise even when I'm out on the road. Let me show you what the Supra Sport does in comparison to one of my other favorites on the lower end of MOTIV's arsenal, the Max Thrill Hybrid. So as I just mentioned, this is my second video on the Supra Sport. I've already done a comparison to both the Lethal Venom and the Venom Shock. If you want to check those out, click right up here. But I wanted to do something a little different too and show you guys another ball that is similar to, or I should actually say very complementary to the Supra Sport in the lower end of MOTIV's arsenal. I forgot to mention it in my last video, and I forgot to mention it this time too. I'm trying a different format, so I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. Let me know how you think it sounds when I have a mic on and I'm giving you feedback throughout the video with my adjustments and what I'm seeing in real time. So, drop a comment below, and as always, like and subscribe too. Thank you. So let's see what the Supra Sport does in comparison to the Max Thrill Hybrid. As a refresher, here goes the Supra Sport.
Alright, gang up here, standing 24. I'm going to pitch it out, see what we do around 6 at the break point. Oh, a little too far in. Okay, bonus. Standing 24. Going to try to be a little more out. Oh, I stuck. Oh, help, 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 help. Look at that. I'll take that. Let's just try one last one right here, 24. This has been pretty automatic from this spot, especially on the first couple shots of this ball. Come on, baby. One more. Ooh, that was a really good shot, though. Really, really good shot. Like I said, it's been pretty automatic around 24 swinging out. I'm going to tighten it up. I'm going to just stand on 20 here. Try to go up the foil, which is a little tough at my home bowl. We usually don't have much on the outside. Okay, break point about 10 or 8, and I like it. That's as far right as I can get playing up. Let's repeat that one, standing 20. I'm not killing the ball, just being a little more up the back of it so I don't have such a sharp break on the back. But I like how it's reading. Maybe? Ooh, okay, a little sharp. I came around it just a bit, just a bit. Okay, once again, standing 20. Gonna tighten it up and this time stay behind the ball. I know if I hit it here, it's gonna read a little too much in the back. Much better. Good result. I like that. I'm actually really liking what I'm seeing here, standing 20. Basically doing less with the ball, just by being up the back of it. Supra Sport is just reading and rolling in the back. Nice and easy, and what a result. Like it. Alrighty, let's have some fun now. Start 24 with what I call basic house shot. I can play straight or 20. I'm gonna go right here, let's say 29. See how much we can open it up and not be crazy. I'm not trying to be that ball reviewer. We'll just see if the Supra Sport can recover. Okay, a little too much, and I know our house shot. We have a big puddle in the middle. Saw the ball labor a little too much at 29. I'm going to go 28. And what I'm going to do is bring my target in actually a little bit more. I'll still be in the puddle, but I want to see how well the Super Sport handles it. All right. Hey, we got recovery. Ball came back. Cool. Back to 28. I like what I saw in the last shot. So, one more. Right down the oil, basically. See how well it comes off the pattern. Does it recover enough? Maybe? Oh.
So no different footage there. That's the exact same that I've used before in my previous video. That is the Super Sport as it was in my hand. Now, let's take a look at what the Max Thrill Hybrid does when I'm throwing it basically right after I threw the Super Sport.
All right, we're trying the Max Thrill Hybrid here. Ended up looking really, really good with the Super Sport standing 24. Let's see what we do here. More length. Nice. Now I know some of this has to do with how my Max Thrill Hybrid is drilled, because we drilled it to be used later in a block. So, yikes. All right. I'm gonna stay 28 here. I know I'm getting the length, but like I said, it's really snapping back. And that was wide, and it still couldn't come back. Ooh, almost. Okay. One more chance with the Thrill. I'm going to go back to what I did with the Super Sport. I'm going to go 25 here, and I'm maybe more up the back of it. Give that, yeah, I'll try 2 shots actually, doing it this way. Even up the back, it wants to turn right off the oil pattern. Like I promised, back to 25. I'll be more up the back of the ball. But I already see the Max Thrill Hybrid, again, with my modified layout, really taking off from the back. If I'm going to see the snap, that's great.
So as I mentioned in my last video about the Super Sport, we did go with a somewhat long pin on this one at 4.5 inches off my PAP because I really wanted the ball to fit in the bottom of my arsenal that would get some extra length and predictability. And yes, that is pretty similar to my Venoms shocks, but I want to make sure the ball got further down lane than those do. And this ball, the Super Sport, has done just that. I've been very happy with it. So why do I compare it to the Max Thrill Hybrid? For one, I put them in similar spots in my arsenal. The Max Thrill Hybrid had that layout and spot where I wanted it to be a late in the block kind of ball where I could get it down lane and still read and react. But with its 5-inch pin layout and pretty long and snappy, I found that I maybe still got a little too much over-under when I would push the ball through the oil a little too far when I got left, so it would just miss the head pin, right? Super Sport, I haven't had that problem. Maybe if I get too far left, I maybe hang a 10 pin or something like that, but I haven't had that snappy overreaction, which is something I really do prefer to avoid. For me, it is far easier to add more to the ball at the bottom so I can kick out the 10 pin than it is to back off and try to overcome this overreaction when the ball comes off the end of the pattern. So that's all to say, the Super Sport and the Max Thrill Hybrid, pretty compatible with each other, which is very, very nice. The Max Thrill definitely gets more length down lane, as it should, but I want to make sure that if I'm looking for something on the lower end of the arsenal and predictable, I want to be able to tame the back ends of the lanes. So for me, Super Sport is going to take that spot in the arsenal, probably over the Max Thrill Hybrid. Only change in that would be probably if I'm on a very specific pattern or something super short where I'm going to have a need for a lot of stuff at the lower end. that's all to say that the Supra Sport has really impressed me. It's something that I definitely want to bring to a lot of tournaments because I know what it's going to do. It's going to roll and kick, and as I said in the video too, I know it's going to drive forward more off the pattern rather than go right to left just at the end of the pattern. Predictability means a lot to me, especially since I'm bowling on a lot of tougher stuff like here in the regionals. So I know this was a quick review and a quick comparison, but I hope it offers a lot more insight into the new MOTIV Supra Sport. It will be something I mentioned to a lot of people, especially you guys. So as always, thank you again for watching. Likes, subscribes, they're always welcome. So please click so below. And feel free to talk about the Supra Sport a little bit more with me here down below in the comments. Thanks, guys. Bye.